Today, I'm going to open the Pandora box. I'm going to open my comments. And believe it or not, I actually check every comment I get. So I decided maybe this video is going to be interesting, just checking out and also, yeah, all the comments. But before I jump, I want to thank to Soju that is supporting my channel. It's not a cheap stuff, so thank you very much, bro. Thank you very much for supporting something you like. So let's jump directly over the comments. No response from me. I'm going to take out this thing because I actually respond to a lot of comments, believe it or not. I try to respond to all the comments I receive on the channel. I'm not going to go over each of the set. This great stuff. What you brought a great video and so on. I will appreciate that. I appreciate everybody who values somehow my work and write some good words about my work. Thank you very much. So let's jump. I'm not quite sure. Can we see? Yeah, we can see the people. So this is maybe one. Oh my god, I have to refresh that thing. Okay, so translate ish. We translated. So here we have one bad boy that actually told me, I think you don't understand how weak a WPP1 6 days is. It's not good to say this type of things. These guys, they're a bunch of dead accounts, brother. I mean, some people actually decide to go in Kingdom and with their farms. So, they don't want, because of this thing, uh that the over 15 million accounts are counted. They don't want to have this pressure, and the top alliances, of course, take out all these type of farms. So it's their decision. I mean, and they shadow the friendly war with WoW, and no, that's true. It was a friendly war, which led to 8-Way being able to push in Zone 2. Now, here is the thing with 8-Way, because you're going to see more comments there. 8-Way, from the beginning, was 18 billion power. WoW and No and Wolf and MVP, all these alliances was around, I don't know, maybe 10 billion power, 11 billion power. These don't actually matter because they have 2 times more people. That's correct. On the battlefield, you're going to see 2 times more people. That's correct also, but they have like 2 times more farms. So I don't think people should actually count that much farms, even though sometimes the Bastion, bro. I fight against Bastions and I get so annoyed when you see absolutely crazy commander and some farms refill the Bastion. And this farm right now is getting the best benefits by sending troops on inside the Bastion. But yeah, because I read it, that I said in the video, I was having higher expectation for 8-Way, and I really do. I think 8-Way is a strong alliance, and uh, you know 8-Way expecting more 8-Way insane. It's not insane, brother. Everybody who ask, you're going to see that if one alliance is 18 billion power, and you have like 2 alliances 10 billion power and one farm alliance, most likely this is what happened actually. The fight between BTR and IM, 2 alliances of IM was like 10 billion power, BTR was 17 billion power, and there was zero chance. I mean, this is back in the days. So yeah, I reply, I expect more, brother. I expect more. Now, some people are going to hate me, but this is my personal opinion. I don't expect everybody to agree with my opinion. This is the free world. 8-Way is fighting 2 billion alliances. Mao. Mao. And 3 alliances, which is total 26 billion power. 26 billion power is still cannot actually. 18 billion power. This is Awakened Heroes, tier 5s. Wells. Please. 8-Way basically just strike WoW when they know WoW need focus on 2 fronts. It was strange this fight that the WoW was having with 6 days AOPV, the friendly war. It's little strange because it's really distracting the alliance from the 2 points of fight. How many people jump on me? Oh, expecting more from me? Yeah, 500 against 200. Yeah, that's correct. Maybe it's correct. I don't know. I didn't reverse, but it's obvious 8 ways single alliance and the enemy is like two alliances and one farm alliance. Let's say it like this. The numbers, most likely, this is something I noticed and what Echo did before 2 seasons. Echo was the most small alliance, but when we was ACDC with video against Nova Avengers and Echo, but the whole fight, the whole fight was decided by Echo. The whole kingdom was decided by Echo, even though that there was a most small alliance on the and right now Echo is crazy alliance. They're so strong. Soon I'm going to make, by the way, video about the new recruits that is going to come in BTR. And there is a big guns there, ladies and gentlemen. They have me big guns. So yeah. Yeah, the numbers definitely matter, but you know, this is not a full tier 5 players. So it's basically merits farm for 8-way. Um, you can get the new mages. Yeah, I cannot get the new mages. The main reason is the new mages come later in Call of Dragons, and I already miss Will of Destiny. So right now, one of the mages is in the strongest ward. I have zero chance to compete there. Let's be honest. I mean, I'm honest person. I have zero chance to compete there. The other one is going to be in Wacky Spin, and I think the better one is in the Wacky Spin, the AoE damage dealer. So I forgot their names. Sometimes the names is so complicated to read it, so forgot them fast. So yeah, this is the issue at the moment with my mages. I cannot build my fifth mage legion. I'm going to definitely invest in Margaret Zeta. I was keeping myself away from this, and the main reason was because it's marksman hero. Tomorrow the game can decide this heroes is going to be um only for marksmans, but nothing happened. So I'm going to just make this my fifth legion. Don't write this is the best combo in the game, okay? In the comments below. Totaling damage. Oh yeah, here we have little conversation. Totaling damage 450, but can hit 3 targets. So basically, yeah, that's correct. Very substantial in war in the field. That's correct. What I explained was is diffuser damage. The more legion you're actually hitting on the single target is going to be this damage. Multiple targets, the damage is going to be diffused. This applied to all AoE damage dealer mages. It's applied to Lilia, it's applying to Velian. Only to Woldir I think is not applying. So you know, this is my concerns, you know. So yeah, I have some explanation here and so on. What is the best civilization till these days? I think is League of. I still think it's League of Order for the mages because the only advantage League of Order actually have is their flying units is the best one in the game. These goblins, flying goblins, the bombs, Wolverine lead, something like this. They cannot match with Celestials and also there for destruction, this type of work. So if the game actually make their these units more powerful, let's say for combat, for PvP, I think Wilderberg may actually outperform may actually become the best fraction, but till this day I think it's League of Order. Yo, hi Pet. Thank you very much, bruh. This is when somebody is writing a lot of comments under your videos. You get this heart when he actually writes something under your video. It's cute, it's nice, I like it. Uh this is how you get meat for pet. Is the way I know it is with the tokens. With the tokens you can get a lot of different stuffs. It's extremely rare, the 3-star pet skill, let's be honest there, but you're going to get a lot of food there. you look you look disappointed, bro. Let's go up here. It's worth it. Yeah, this is my first overview over the heroes when they was presented, and I checked the skills and I make little video over these two new mages. And honestly, I still think Lilia beat both of these two mages, and which is crazy. Lilia is a season 1 hero. I know it's from the VIP. I know you have to buy it, but it's crazy after 2 years to still not have a single mage outperforming Lilia, especially with this Scorch stuff. By the way, the new artifact is crazy. The control tower tree with the control artifact with the silence. Aye, that's huge boost for mages. Um, I don't know why actually the names disappear from here. Anyway, I don't think it's a good mentality for alliance generally. Oh yeah, this is when I say to stop spending resources. And the main reason I say that was just because if you're active and you push with your alliance, you're going to get tons of merits. Believe it or not, if you go in with your alliance push, you're going to get 3 or 4 times more merits from this to go on single. Or maybe with 2 or 3 more people. Maybe this is exception for the cavalry one, since most of the times, like 99%, they're playing single play. They're just going over the map trying to strike some AFK legions. But for mages and marksmen, period, you have to go with your alliance. And that's why I said you don't need resources. You don't need to spend tons of resources or in general to spend, just basic active when the time comes. And we're hitting at point, for example, I'm at point where I don't actually need resources. The only thing I need resources is resource healing. Period. You don't need it for anything else. Maybe if you gather some speed ups and you want to go for greatest heights and this type of event, yeah, you're going to need resources. But in day to days like this, new mages, lol. They changed the capacity from 6 hours to 8 hours default. So just Oh yeah, here's the thing about about free healing is I have to check it out, recheck it, but I always go with some capacity in my policy when I go for free healing. The main reason is, first of all, you're going to start with the battle with more free healing because you're going to have an advantage. And the second one is it don't bring stress on you. If every 6 hours the elixir capacity is full, and you go to sleep at, I don't know, and you sleep for 8 hours, you miss 2 hours from resource healing, especially in the longest fights. And that's why I always go with capacity, by the way. So I have to check it, these comments. I think right now if you pick the middle one from the resource from the healing policies, you're going to get like 100 capacity increase, which is very good. Finally, you see the light. My farm does sticky stones. My mana does. My main do mana. So yeah, this is how the people are doing that. Is their main account are farming mana, and their farms are farming the rest of the resources. Just because if you're tier 5, you're going to feel the struggles with mana. Now tier 4 players may not actually feel the pain of the mana, but if you're tier 5, you're going to know how painful is this thing with mana. Resource healing is part of the game. Why not doing it if you're just lazy? To gather, not my problem, brother. That's correct. It's not your problem. And I write here that I'm lazy. It was a joke, of course. There is no other place where you have to spend your resources from resource healing. At some point, there is no other place. So yeah, you just say stop, lol. So yeah, just I explained. I didn't actually mean that because there actually comes some miscommunication here. As a tier 4, if I don't resource heal, I don't exist. If I don't resource heal, I don't exist. So true in these words. In terms of contribution in what? In terms of contribution, in terms of merits. Furthermore, fighting is what is fun in the game. Therefore, resource healing more fun. That's correct. That's correct. I mean, I don't remember word by word what I said by this video, but I think my main point was if you're active, strike with your alliance. Don't go alone. And you're not going to need resources. But yeah, I guess stop wasting resources on healing. Maybe people just answer only the title. Nachman, resource healing win wars. That's correct. I'm going to some card. That's correct. I mean, especially when both alliances are close to power. Just who decide to spend? Is the spenders going to spend? You cannot stress out how important it is, especially in the on the Wong stamina running fights. That's why you're supposed to own farm account. I actually don't have farm account. This season I have farm account. My previous season I make 15 million power, 15 million merits. No, it was 12 million merits. The previous season 15 and the season before 18 million merits with no farms. This season I have farm and guess what? I have like 400k merits. The main reason there's no fights. There's just no fights. Everything finished. I have like 2 days and a half fights. Anyway, Humble Midget, how's it going, man? How are you? Happy to see you comment. As mage main, I try to keep resource healing to Celestials only because they are a little cheaper than the other troop types. And I save my elixir to use for my infantry or mage. I'm just a little guy. I cannot afford to heal everything. Sad face. Yeah, Celestials is basically the best value mages, and I'm going to explain how I do it. I save my elixirs for my mages, my Vestals and Celestials, and I do resource healing over my infantry because of my infantry, exception is 50k, infantry is tier 4. There is a reason I keep them tier 4. Just because when it's needed infantry on the battlefield, I always have. If it's needed more, I can resource heal cheaper and send more and more and more infantry. My last season, like 3 million resource healed units, or I think it's even more, was pure infantry. All the elixirs on the high price celestials and mages that are tier 5. Yeah, I even only elixir celestials, they're better on Vestos. Vestos giving 20% HP, by the way, which is huge, huge. Always hearing about mages. Isn't there any other troop that need to be improved in COD? Mao. Mao. Yeah, this is one of the other of my big fans. You know, you see this card, that means this bad boy is commenting. So far the mages get the advantage of the mages that was very far range. Was actually taken away by marksmans. This long range warfare, the season before was 15%. I think this season is 20%. But still, on the single target, and this is most likely going to face. Most of the times, the people are spread enough to not get that much AoE damage. It's not like when you hit 4 targets with Woldir, you can hit 4 targets with Woldir, and at the same time, you're always going to hit 4 targets. No. I think single target is one idea better, and I think marksmans get boosted like crazy. That's crazy. It's nothing about the mages. But since most of the people are mage main, and this is starting from the season 1, where this seasonal towns didn't actually exist. So the marksmans was only for the behemoths, and the wars was only mages. So people start building groups, the heroes over mages, and at some point we end up with this one range warfare, and some people who actually can afford to do that switch to marksmans. So from there we start for the first time to see the marksmans players. Okay, not for first time, but we see more marksmans players, and that's why mages are very hot topic over in Call of Dragons. It's just I'm even mage main, so yeah. Mages, new mages coming up, so hype it up. We're waiting for marksman tier list video. Yeah. Um, I'm going to have marksmans and mages tier list videos coming, but I'm not going to include the new mages since I make it before a couple of days, this rank list, and then I make it before the new mages actually arrive. But even if I have the new mages, I'm not testing the new mages because I don't have them. So how I can make a video about something that I don't even have test? So that's why in this rank list, these heroes are excluded. There is some mage, cavalry, infantry, marksman tier list videos coming on my channel. So don't forget to subscribe, yo. If you enjoyed it. If you enjoy my content, if you want to, yeah, I don't know. New players need star and build. What? New players need star and build a good archer combo. What? If they're not spending much because first season you want to do good on Behemoth. Most first season don't have much fights. That's correct. The first seasons is basically developing your castles. Period. It's the only important thing you have to keep in your mind is your castle. You know, building your castle. You don't have much fights. If any, you can land up in the good alliance and even compete if you focus on good marksman. This is why I have my Syndrian Frygar combo Awakened. My Syndrian is Awakened, 6-star. My Frygar is Awakened, 4-star. I have huge problem with these medals, but anyway, I have one combo for the Behemoth. Always have one combo. Now, it was better to be Margaret Zeta, but it's topic for other video. So yeah. One good marksman, what you need, mages first. Mages is also important, but I totally agree with Ray Wick that one marksman combo should be built, and mage combos. Because here's the thing: if you don't build the right troops or you're not able to support your alliance, and if many people are in this situation that are building just random stuffs and they don't know what they're doing, your alliance is going to lose. The moment your alliance are losing, they're going to lose territory, they're going to lose the behemoths, they're going to lose the gates, they're going to farm level 4 nodes. So this is very important, you know. And that's why I make my videos. Just right now I'm showing more war videos, but I still try to keep this type of videos that educate, or even if not educated, because I think my audience are advanced players, let's say it like this. Still is going to be a second opinion. You may agree, you may disagree, but you're going to have my second opinion. That's important of the channel. Great, bro. Yeah, I like this guy. From now, I'm from NN. Big shot for A2A for holding of GG. Big respect. Okay, we have some respect for Lances. I don't know why it cannot see the comment. Anyway, hi bro, you're the best. Thank you for your video. Thanks, man. That thumbnail. By the way, this thumbnail actually take me a lot of time to be created. I was trying, you know, trying to involve a little more AI in my work. just to, you know, trying to improve the content of my channel. So yeah, this thumbnail was one of the thumbnails that was crazy. Why this duplicate? Things with comments are starting getting very strange. Okay, I'm change it to Bulgarian. I think this is maybe the issue. Anyway, I'm not going to make this video more long. I go over some of the comments that I have on my channel. I hope you guys enjoy the video. And like, subscribe, comment below, become a member, and see you in the next video.